Hello and welcome back to the channel. My name is Krashy, and today I've got a pretty cool video for y'all. So my boy Sanji is actually doing a VOD review of me playing some Tyranitar. So he's going to give his thoughts on my gameplay. I haven't actually watched it, so this is going to be fun for me to watch like while I'm editing. But Sanji is a competitive player for Team TOS, got top 4 in the North American Regional Finals. So check out all the links in the descriptions. He's posting videos, he's streaming all the time. He's a great player to watch if you want to learn some more about the game. So definitely check that out. Drop a like on the video, subscribe for future Pokemon Unite content, and enjoy the video.
Okay, so right away this looks like kind of a difficult game because you're playing T-Tar into a bunch of tanks and a lot of CC, and then Glaceon has like a bunch of damage, right? This looks like a very, very difficult game. Going over the wall with Rock Polish, that's good. Glaceon's kind of griefing. Awesome. Love to see it. Nice. Losing the Apot, or the Lillipup. Let's go. Okay, and losing the blue buff. Let's go. Not even split jungling. Let's go. Okay, we got the red. There's not really much to talk about during the opening clear, but yeah, this Glaceon seems to be having a good time. I wonder if you actually should have ganked bot. What's bot lane? I didn't see. Buzzwole, Chansey. You probably should have ganked top lane because it's going to be a lot easier to gank an Eevee than it is a Buzzwole and Chansey. Because then, yeah, they just walk away like that, right? Oh, you actually got him. Okay, that's not bad. I guess having two junglers show up is what's up. This guy should die. Oh, we missed the bite. Okay, he dies anyway. You probably want to start doing your jungle ASAP. Yeah. Okay, that's good. Probably could have left like a few seconds sooner. Because you want to get back and do your rotation as fast as possible, but it's not really that big of a deal. But also, if you did, then this Glaceon doesn't steal your blue. Unlucky, dude. This guy really wants to jungle, dude. He really wants to jungle. Alright, you guys should probably... it's kind of hard to go top now. You have a Rowlet up there still. And you're only level 6 because your Glaceon's been stealing farm. Apparently you guys have the same pathing though, which is interesting. There's not really much to do aside from like, maybe during that exchange you could have walked up like top and snuck a goal. Snuck your points to get XP and everything. It looks like you're doing that bot, so it's fine. This probably converts into a double kill. Okay, it didn't matter that time, but you should probably save your Rock Polish, like your movement ability, for when, like, you're playing against Buzzwole, right? So he's gonna use his superpower. You just save your movement ability to get on top of him. And it's even more relevant if he's level 7 and has lunge. You want to save your movement ability to get on top of him in a situation like that. First Dread, Glaceon is level 8, but already going to clear. That's interesting. This is kind of a losing position. Your Rowlet already popped X attack and is doing nothing. It's not really much to do here aside from get the farm and wait for the fight to break out. You honestly should probably not even be here because Pupitar is kind of useless. Okay, that's a good Dark Pulse. Okay. The Scald-Bro and the Pupitar actually do so much damage. And you get T-Tar off that. Nice. Yeah, you could literally just run this guy down. Okay, that wasn't terrible. I think maybe going top was better. I think they kind of just like messed up, but it should be fine. I still think going top to like farm and stuff, get your ult. But then again, like you landed a massive Dark Pulse, so. Here you should be not going to this. You should pay attention to when Glaceon went to clear the jungle and look at the timer because jungle's respawning now. So you could be a lot more speedy about it to go and get the jungle. But I mean, this is fine. This is all right. Oh, he's superpower, not even or SmackDown, not even lunch. Yeah, this is fine. You're playing Tyranitar. This character's busted, dude. Oh my god, you actually got away with that. That's crazy. And the 40? Nah, dude. There's no way you get out, right? All right, this character's illegal. This character's actually illegal. Holy. That's insane. You should probably be looking to clear top odds right now. Jungle's not spawning for another like 20-25 seconds. Top odds are respawning, but you're kind of just autopiloting down back bot lane. You could be funneling a lot more XP into yourself, and especially on something like T-Tar, that's what you want to do, right? Your hyper carry. Dread spawning in 25. Your Serena, yeah, your Serena took the top odds. Like if she backs and comes down now, like that could have been you, and you could be level 12 right now. Okay, Buzzwole ulted early. That's super good for the team fight. It looks like you guys should be able to get this Dread. You guys should posture on the right side here. Your T-Tar, you should run up to the line brush. Okay, you do run up to the line brush. That's good. That's good. You should fight. You should fight. You should fight. Yeah. That's good. That's actually really good. Fight and then peel back to the objective. That's good. Don't have ult yet. Oh, this is so massive. That's really, really good positioning here. Just running into them and landing that massive Dark Pulse is really, really good. I would say you should stay for that Glaceon, just make sure it dies, but it doesn't seem like the biggest issue in the world. If you go for this farm, you can actually stay here for like another 20 seconds and see if they go top, and then just get a free score on that bot pad and break it. Or get close to breaking it. See 3 top right now. So one thing that I'm noticing is like your team's pushing up, you're pushing back. One thing that you can do, and it's not going to be as like relevant in solo queue as it is going to be fives, but when your team's, if you're split pushing, when your team's pushing up on top side, you want to be pushing up on bot side. You want to move with your team just across the map, right? There's 2 down here. Like if you were pushed up right now, you could have gotten your score off. You could have had your score off. Okay, that's yeah. You're playing T-Tar. You win that. Jesus, champion's actually insane, dude. Holy. Okay, we're getting Bs. That's fine. I still think you could find more opportunities to score while split pushing, to be honest. I think there's been a few opportunities this game, especially after the second Dread, where you could have just gotten points for free, gotten really close to breaking the goal. You're 14, you need to farm ult, you need to be taking the jungle. I haven't been keeping track of top odds, but hopefully top odds respawn soon, you can get those. You can get crab, I mean you can get this crab and mid crab and be fine, right? Or you can get the bot crab as well, and you'll be fine. You'll get it like 150. Well, it looks like they're fighting over the Dread, which it's a good thing. It's kind of like a good thing and a bad thing that you're not there, because like, okay, so this Dreadnought is interesting, right? Because this Dreadnought is like, okay, in competitive, this is a bad play. Don't ever do this, right? But in solo queue, it's like, okay, your teammates are gonna go down there, so it's like you should be taking position mid, but if your teammates are down there and then the enemy team's down there and a team fight's breaking out, you're actually in the wrong for not being here. Funny enough, even though this is a bad play in and of itself, it's better for you to be with your team on the bad play than it is, and like be able to assist them, because this is the zap fight right here, right? This is the zap fight. This is where it's breaking out this game, right? So whoever wins this fight is gonna get the bird. So you kind of have to be down here. Even though this is a bad call to do the Dreadnought and be here in general, you kind of have to be here because your team's here, because this is where the zap fight's gonna break out. So you just need to be looking like at, for example, go back 10 seconds. So like here, you see this happening, you need to be going down right now. You need to be going down right now. In fact, here's fine. because you see, yeah, nothing's really happening yet. Nothing's really happening, and then you start seeing your team walk for this. You need to start heading down because okay, now you see Buzzwole, now you see Snorlax. This is where Zapfight's breaking out, but instead we're pathing to mid, so like we're wasting a lot of time. You pan down finally to see it. Enemy team gets it. They have a shield for the fight now. It's 3v2 down there. This is not looking good for your team. But if you were there, you could be going in on this. You could be running at this Glaceon with X speed and ancient power. You could be just charging at the Buzzwole or the Snorlax, right? You could be peeling for your Decidueye or doing a lot of different things. So, yeah, just be more mindful of that for sure. Okay, looks like only Decidueye died. They're not doing anything about it. This is such a terrible fight for them to take. You should pop your ult. You should pop your ult like ASAP at the start of this. Yeah, you waited so long to pop your ult. Luckily, it didn't matter, but you waited way too long to pop your ult. So when this fight breaks out, let's see. So we see this, and we see that right there. That's when we're popping our ult. Because we have Buzzwole all the way back here. We're on top of T-Tar, and Glaceon just ulted. We're popping our ult. We're popping our X speed. We're running at this blue dog, right? But we wait a while, and Snorlax is low too. We wait a while to pop our ult. We're already low HP. We have to play safe. We have to kite it out, you know. And the fight ends well, but it could be so much cleaner. It could be so much cleaner. And then Blissey. Oh, meanwhile, your Glaceon's just ripping the objective. All right, I mean. Solo Q is something. Jesus, dude. Okay. So basically the biggest things I noticed from that game were just you need to kind of towards the end of the game, especially, you kind of like start to get lost. Like after second gen, you start to get lost and don't really like pay too much attention to things you could be doing. You kind of just like brain off and play it similar to the early game where you're just farming, which isn't terrible, but you need to sort of like, you need to be doing things on the map, right? You need to be trying to look for those backcaps. You need to be like, it's fine to split push this T-Tar, in my opinion. But you need to, like, the last Dread fight, for example, you need to be constantly like paying attention to that and constantly like seeing, do I need to be there? Do I not need to be there? You need to assess the situation and use your best judgment. And like, you know, if you need to show up, you need to show up, right? Fortunately, that Zap fight didn't turn out to be too bad for you guys, even though Decidueye died. Because, you know, Tyranitar's a busted mon. But it's just something to look out for. Also, during the mid game, maximizing your efficiency when it comes to farming. So like there was before the second Dread, there was you could have taken top Audinos on the way down and been there on time. Just look for getting the max amount of farm that you can when you're playing a hyper carry, such as Tyranitar. Same applies to like Cinderace and other things like that. You want to just be funneling yourself a constant stream of farm the entire game. You just want constant XP, constant XP, constant XP. You're looking for dunks when you can, when it's safe. You're looking for as much farm as you can. And yeah, I mean, your T-Tar engages and positioning was super good. So that, you know, you're not afraid to press the button and run in like you should, because T-Tar's busted. But aside from that, wasn't really anything too bad. It's actually pretty well played.